The Wealth Multipliers, how small business owners scale to million-dollar empires. Let me tell you about the moment that changed everything for Sarah Chen, a small business owner who discovered how to transform her struggling $50,000 a year consulting practice into a $3.2 million empire in just 18 months. What she learned wasn't about working harder, getting lucky, or having special connections. She discovered what Napoleon Hill called the multiplication principle, the systematic approach that allows small business owners to scale exponentially by leveraging specific wealth multiplication strategies. Tonight, you're going to learn the exact system that Sarah and thousands of other small business owners have used to multiply their revenues by 10x, 20x, even 50x their original size. This isn't theory. This is the practical blueprint that transforms corner stores into chains, solo consultants into agencies, and local services into national brands. The turning point. It was March 2023, and Sarah Chen was sitting in her tiny home office, staring at her bank statement showing just $847 in her business account. She'd been running her marketing consultation business for 3 years, working 60-hour weeks, barely paying her bills. That's when her phone rang with what seemed like just another client inquiry. "I need help scaling my business," said the voice on the other end. "I'm currently doing $2 million annually, but I want to get to $10 million within 2 years." Sarah almost hung up. She'd never worked with a business doing more than $100,000 annually. But something made her stay on the line and ask, "How did you get to $2 million? What followed was a 45-minute conversation that would change Sarah's entire understanding of business growth. The caller, Marcus Rodriguez, had started with a single food truck and built a restaurant empire using what he called wealth multiplication systems. He didn't just grow, he multiplied. "Listen," Marcus said, "most small business owners think linearly. They believe that to double their income, they need to work twice as hard or get twice as many customers. That's why they stay small. Wealth multipliers think exponentially. We find leverage points that allow one effort to create multiple results." The 5 multiplication principles. Over the next 6 months, working closely with Marcus and studying dozens of other successful business multipliers, Sarah discovered 5 core principles that separated small businesses from empires. Principle 1, the leverage multiplier. Instead of trading time for money, wealth multipliers create systems where one action generates multiple revenue streams. A single marketing campaign sells not just one product, but 3 related services. One client relationship becomes a source of 5 referrals and 2 joint ventures. Principle 2, the scale multiplier. Wealth multipliers design their businesses for replication from day one. They don't just serve customers, they create repeatable systems that others can operate, allowing them to expand without being physically present everywhere. Principle 3, the value multiplier. Rather than competing on price, wealth multipliers create premium value propositions that command higher prices while serving the same market. They transform commodities into premium experiences. Principle 4, the network multiplier. Wealth multipliers build strategic relationships that create compound growth. Every connection becomes a potential collaboration, referral source, or expansion opportunity. Principle 5, the asset multiplier. Instead of spending profits, wealth multipliers reinvest in assets that generate ongoing income, whether that's equipment, real estate, intellectual property, or other businesses. Sarah's transformation strategy. Sarah implemented these principles systematically, starting with her own business. Month 1-3, the foundation rebuild. Sarah analyzed her consulting practice through the multiplication lens. Instead of offering custom marketing solutions for each client, she developed 3 core service packages that could be delivered systematically. She created templates, processes, and systems that allowed her to serve more clients with consistent quality. She raised her prices by 40% while improving her value proposition. Instead of marketing help, she offered marketing systems that guarantee 30% revenue growth in 90 days. The higher prices attracted better clients, while the systematic approach delivered consistent results. Month 4-6, the leverage implementation. Sarah began implementing Marcus's leverage strategies. For every client project, she identified 3 ways to multiply the impact. She created case studies from successful projects and turned them into digital products. She developed partnerships with complementary service providers, earning referral fees. She began training other consultants to deliver her methods, earning revenue from their work. Month 7-9, the scale systems. Sarah documented everything. Every process, every template, every client interaction was systematized. She hired 2 junior consultants and trained them to deliver her services using her exact methods. While they served clients, Sarah focused on business development and system refinement. Month 10-12, the multiplication acceleration. The systems began compounding. Client success stories attracted premium clients. Referral partnerships generated consistent leads. Her trained consultants handled delivery while she focused on strategic growth. She launched a group coaching program, an online course, and a certification program for other consultants. Month 13-18, the empire emergence. By month 18, Sarah's business was generating $3.2 million annually through multiple revenue streams. Core consulting services, $1.2 million, group coaching programs, $800,000, online courses and digital products, $600,000, certification and training programs, $400,000, referral partnerships and joint ventures, $200,000. The multiplication framework. Through studying Sarah's transformation and dozens of other success stories, the core multiplication framework emerged. Step 1, identify your multiplication factor. Every business has one core activity that generates the most value. Wealth multipliers identify this factor and find ways to amplify it exponentially. For Sarah, it was her ability to create marketing systems. For Marcus, it was his expertise in location selection and operational efficiency. Step 2, build systematic leverage. Create systems that allow one effort to generate multiple results. This might mean developing products that sell themselves, building referral systems that generate ongoing leads, creating partnerships that cross-promote your services, training others to deliver your expertise. Step 3, design for replication. Build your business so it can operate without your constant presence. Document processes, train team members, create standard operating procedures. The goal is to work on your business, not just in it. Step 4, premium value creation shift from competing on price to creating unique value propositions. Focus on outcomes rather than activities. Clients should pay for results, not hours. Step 5, compound network growth. Build relationships strategically. Every interaction should create potential for future multiplication through referrals, partnerships, or collaborations. Real-world case studies. Case study 1, the local restaurant empire. Marcus Rodriguez started with one food truck doing $200,000 annually. Using multiplication principles, he systematized his menu, operations, and training processes, created a franchise-style system for expansion, built strategic partnerships with food suppliers for better margins, developed a catering division and food product line. Today, 23 locations generating $12 million annually. Case study 2, the home services empire. Jessica Williams started a house cleaning service doing $75,000 annually. Through multiplication, developed premium service packages with predictable pricing, created a customer referral system offering service credits, built partnerships with real estate agents and property managers, trained and systematized teams for consistent quality, added related services, organizing, home staging, property maintenance. Today, $2.8 million annually with 45 employees across 3 cities. Case study 3, the professional services empire. David Kim started as a solo accountant, making $125,000 annually. His multiplication strategy, specialized in specific industries, restaurants and retail, created standardized service packages with premium pricing, built technology systems for efficient service delivery, developed partnerships with business consultants and lawyers, created educational content that attracted ideal clients. Today, Ford $1 million annually with a team of 12 specialists. The common multiplication mistakes. Through studying both successes and failures, several common mistakes emerged. Mistake 1, growing without systems. Many small business owners try to grow by working more hours or hiring more people without creating systems. This leads to chaos, quality problems, and owner burnout. Mistake 2, competing on price. Business owners who compete primarily on price find it nearly impossible to build wealth. Low prices attract price-sensitive customers and leave little margin for reinvestment and growth. Mistake 3, lack of focus. Trying to serve everyone and be everything to everyone prevents the specialization necessary for premium pricing and systematic delivery. Mistake 4, poor reinvestment strategies. Taking all profits out of the business instead of reinvesting in assets, systems, and capabilities that enable multiplication. Mistake 5. No exit strategy, building a business so dependent on the owner that it can't operate independently, making it worthless as an asset. The psychology of multiplication. Napoleon Hill understood that wealth multiplication isn't just about business strategy, it's about mindset transformation. From scarcity to abundance, thinking small business owners often operate from scarcity, afraid to raise prices, reluctant to invest in systems, competing for limited resources. Wealth multipliers operate from abundance, creating value, building relationships, expanding markets. From linear to exponential thinking, most people think arithmetically. To double results, double efforts. Wealth multipliers think exponentially. Small strategic changes create disproportionate results. From employee to owner mindset, small business owners often still think like employees, trading time for money. Wealth multipliers think like owners, building assets that generate income independently. The multiplication implementation plan. Phase 1, assessment and foundation. Months 1 to 3. Analyze current business for multiplication opportunities. Identify your highest value activities and core competencies. Document existing processes and identify systematization opportunities. Assess current pricing and value proposition. Research successful multipliers in your industry. Phase 2, systems and leverage creation. Months 4-6. Develop systematic delivery processes. Create premium service packages with clear value propositions. Build referral and partnership systems. Implement basic automation and efficiency tools. Train team members on standardized processes. Phase 3, scale and multiplication, months 7-12. Launch new revenue streams based on core competencies. Expand team with systematized training processes. Develop strategic partnerships for mutual growth. Create products and services that generate passive income. Implement sophisticated tracking and optimization systems. Phase 4, empire building, months 13-24. Consider geographic or market expansion. Explore acquisition opportunities, develop franchise or licensing models, create exit strategies and succession planning, build wealth outside the business through investments. The financial multiplication framework. Successful wealth multipliers use specific financial strategies. Revenue stream diversification. Core services, primary income, complementary products, related income, passive income streams, courses, licensing, investments, partnership income, referrals, joint ventures, profit margin optimization, premium pricing strategies, operational efficiency improvements, strategic cost management, value-added service development, reinvestment strategy, 40% reinvested in business growth and systems, 30% for owner compensation and lifestyle, 20% for external investments and wealth building, 10% for emergency reserves and opportunities. The technology multiplication advantage. Modern wealth multipliers leverage technology for exponential growth. Customer relationship management, sophisticated CRM systems, track every customer interaction, identify upselling opportunities, and automate follow-up processes. Marketing automation, automated marketing systems, nurture leads, deliver content, and convert prospects without constant manual effort. Process automation technology handles routine tasks, allowing focus on high-value activities and strategic growth. Data analytics, detailed analytics provide insights for optimization and strategic decision-making. The multiplication mindset daily practices. Wealth multipliers develop specific daily habits that support exponential thinking. Morning strategic planning. Each day begins with reviewing multiplication opportunities rather than just task completion. Value creation focus. Every activity is evaluated for its potential to create disproportionate value and multiple outcomes. System thinking problems are solved through system creation rather than individual effort increases. Relationship investment daily activities include building and nurturing strategic relationships for future multiplication. Learning and adaptation, continuous study of other multipliers and adaptation of successful strategies to their own context. Your multiplication revolution. The difference between small business owners who stay small and those who build empires isn't talent, luck, or capital, it's understanding and implementing multiplication principles. Sarah Chen proved this, starting with a struggling $50,000 consulting practice and transforming it into a $3.2 million empire in 18 months using systematic multiplication strategies. Marcus Rodriguez demonstrated it by growing from one food truck to a $12 million restaurant empire. The framework is proven. The strategies are documented. The only question is, will you implement them? Every small business has multiplication potential.
Every service can be systematized. Every expertise can be leveraged. Every relationship can compound. The difference between those who discover this and those who don't is often just one decision. The decision to think exponentially instead of linearly, to build systems instead of just working harder, to create leverage instead of trading time for money. Your multiplication revolution begins with your next strategic decision. Will you continue trading time for money, or will you start building the systems that create wealth multiplication? The choice is yours. The framework is here. The examples are proven. Like this video, if you're ready to transform your small business into a wealth multiplication engine. Subscribe to this channel for continued wealth multiplication strategies. Comment below with your current business revenue and your multiplication goal. Let's make it happen. Remember, every empire started as a small business. The difference is multiplication. Start multiplying today.